Don't really want to be seeing that, but it's fine. F12, piss off. Then I can minimum. Oh, every time. Let's move this along. Webcam active. Good shit. Right. Then we're going to learn OC. Fucking hell. What does it want? Frosty Tools dashboard. What do you exactly want? Sign in with Twitch. Yeah, I will pay for it as soon as I'm capable of affording to pay for it. You know what? I might just part it from my channel. It's not really helping at all. How do I part it from channel? I think it's a smart chat bot. Disconnect my channel. We're just not going to use it for now then. Like, if it's going to complain every time I start a stream, I can't be bothered. We're just going to let it run. Right, so tonight we're working on OCR, which is image recognition through Python. I believe it's... I fucking hope it's Python, otherwise I'm cooked. So where we're going to... actually, I was going to say where we're going to start. We're going to start by putting on some background ambient music. What the fuck? I've got so many tabs open. Oh, that's for the transcript. I need that. Hold on. Let me just retry, see if it'll give me the actual transcript now. Sometimes it just doesn't. Fine, fuck you, I'll figure that out later. Figure that one out later. And we want Skyrim in speed runs. Oh, it's because it's on... Fuck, it's on the projects. I didn't swap back to my main. Fine. I don't mind having Skyrim ambience on this account anyway. It's like background music, so it's fine. I'll probably be using it for streaming. Hey Cyber, how you doing, buddy? Tonight we're learning OCR, also I think it's known as image recognition through Python. So, the first thing we need to think about before this, besides obviously that, well, we're going to do something before we do that, and there's two things on the menu tonight. The first thing is we're going to OCR a single card to determine if it can output. Hold on, let me find the JSON that I made up earlier for Explosive Yukon. This is oh shit. Pathing? You serious? Yikes. Okay, so it's open bracket, and it's like 1, and then we move down 1. I think it's 1. No, it's 2 because it has to be inside that bracket unit. This has fucked it up. That's fine. Meanwhile, how are you doing, buddy? Having a good day? Gaming on PS2 emulator while searching for potential new laptops. I might have a solid idea. Ooh. I was gonna. That's one of the things I was gonna do tonight, because I've got the PS2 emulator on here, and I want to do some emulated stuff in the future. But it's like I haven't really gotten around to it yet, because I need to. I need to fix it basically, because mine has some issues. But it's alright. I'll figure that out eventually. Double breaker. Trigger. Always. I mean, trigger is technically on attack, so always is incorrect, because it doesn't always break 2 shields, it just does it on attack. Effect. Amount, it breaks 2 shields because it's a double breaker. And then we want to put this here. I hate working with Python. And also this is container, so it goes here instead of on the same line. Any ideas for what games you might want to play on it? I mean, there's just a bunch. Like, I've still got, hold on, I mean, this is all the emulators I've currently got, and these are all the games I've got for it. Just like stuff, it's basically stuff I used to have on actual PlayStation 2. And I still technically have in my shed. Like, I've just got all my PlayStation 2 games piled up. I just haven't taken them to a charity shop yet, so I just got the ROM for all of them. The only thing I did do is I legitimately BIOS dumped my PlayStation 2, because it was one of the later ones. So I wanted to... I mean, I know you can get BIOS online, but, you know, you're not really meant to say that you know how to do that online. Why isn't it? Breaks 2 shields. And then I see image, that's path to image. So we pop this down here, because that's the closing of that container. And then data, and then, right, so that's the path set up for my boy explosive. This doesn't go all the way there, this goes just straight there. Actually, I can get it off the desktop now because we have that. So it's DMO175. This is raw files, I guess doesn't matter. Yukon. There you go, explosive fighter Yukon. So this is the way that a computer would read this card. It would read it as from this set. Name, cost. Whoops. What did I just do? Most of my list are ones on my collection. Only a small handful of games I wanted to play. Only 2 or 4 games I played on the old jam pack sets. Nice. Old container. So this goes. Oh no, this container stays here for some reason. I fucked up the coding. So yeah, it reads the entire card and it outputs it here. This one I wrote myself, so this is hopefully what it will look like. But basically, I want to create a program that will read specific areas of the card, so then it can like output it in that style. And what we want to do after we can do 1 is do 10, because I want to make sure that we can read. Like, I've got 1,000 to do. I'm not going to 1 by 1 this shit. Like, there's no fucking way I'm doing that, especially with the capability of like Python. The second part of this is if I go to the fandom wiki. I don't really like using fandom wikis, but you know, it'll do. And we go to any Japanese set, pick any Japanese card. I tried inputting the image of a Japanese card into Grok to get it to test it, like better for the translation, but it can't do that properly because obviously these cards get a bit busy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a data scraper that takes the data from the website and inputs it instead. So that's Japanese cards. So for English we'll be using OCR because it defaults to English, and for Japanese we'll use website data scraping, I hope. The thing I need to think about first is because I created a different nesting system for effects, and I put that. Where'd I put that? Here you go. I put that here. So basically, every card has a, for example, on play effect. Like, it's not all of them, but you know, like obviously, on play is a contained effect. So when you play it from your hand, it does X, and then you've got on attack, which is when it attacks. On death, which is when it's destroyed, or on move from zone to zone, which is obviously when it's moved from the field, from the hand to, from like, I guess actually I could just roll those into on death because when it's destroyed it goes to the graveyard anyway, so you know, we've got those. But we want to find the specific states of every card, so each card will have state, state in deck, where it basically is a null. It's a null because it has no effect while it's in the deck unless it specifically does. You got one where it's in hand. State, when it's in hand, you want a command to come along to say is playable based on certain criteria. For example, if you have enough mana to play it. Hold on, let me just is null because it has no statistics in there. In mana zone, it becomes is mana because it doesn't. Most cards have no effects when they're in the mana zone, unless it isn't. Make that slightly bigger. State in battle zone, which is that's when it is treated as a creatura. State in hand on in graveyard, which is where like any on death effects will trigger. Is still creature but dead. Is creature but dead. So those are, I think those are all the states. I mean, there's stuff that exists in the Japanese version of the game that we don't have, but this is a hyper simplified version of of like all the states a card can be in. I guess we could also put it is shields. State in shields. It is shield. It's just treated as a as basically a null with 1 HP that immediately dies if attacked. So that's pretty much what we're working on tonight. We're going to be working on an engine that detects that like can read all the data off this card and then output it as in a specific way, which shouldn't be too hard, I'm hoping. Right, so display capture 3 so you can see what's going on when I'm talking to chat. Hey chat, it's OCR time. Right, so no, we're going to make a desktop GUI. Are you out of messages of our most powerful model? Oh well. Start your 1 month free trial, if only. Okay. We're not going to be doing that here. We're going to code something so I can run that through on my desktop. So we're going full dev mode OCR, a desktop script that you can run on your local machine to batch process. So we want Tesseract OCR, PyTesseract, image handling. Okay. Tesseract works much better with pre-processing, convert to grayscale, increase contrast, or scaling small images. If your cards have consistent layouts, you can crop regions. Okay, so how do we install a Tesseract? Was that what it said? You were going to use Tesseract OCR? Okay, so we go to the GitHub. Under Windows, use the Tesseract at UB Mannheim installer is actively maintained and has language packs. Okay, let's drag this over here then. Right, so Tesseract OCR, open source main repository, and we are looking for releases. Okay, so it's the Mannheim installer. Okay, I'll just zip file, fuck it. Remove from quick access. Let's create a new folder. Pop all this shit into it because I don't need that right now. That's for editing stuff. It was just right. Okay, so now new folder. So we're gonna put it in there. We're gonna unzip, extract here. Okay, so now we have Tesseract 552. Okay, install, run the exe installer. I'm not seeing an executable in here. During the installation, note the installation path. Example, direct link, GitHub Mannheim. Is this? Let me see. These wiki pages are no longer maintained. That's funny. It's actively maintained, really. Okay, well that didn't work. Right, so we have issues. Okay, so the page is actually not maintained. So the official installer GitHub is no. Oh, the latest documentation is available on OCR. Source code documentation. Yes, source code. Doxygen. Why is this web-based? Why doesn't it let me use that link? Copy link. Sure. Okay, Tesseract at UB Mannheim. Alright, so latest installers can be downloaded here. Okay. Alright, so this is actually what I wanted. What I just downloaded was stupid. Please wait while setup is loading. English, yes. Sure. Install for anyone using a computer. Additional script data and language data. Fuck it, why not? I've got enough space. factor, Georgian, Greek. I just want to see Japanese. It might. There you go. Let's see Japanese. That's good. Okay, so what's next? Note the install path by default. C program files tesseract. C program files tesseract OCR. Got it. Good shit. I love that it's got a fucking thing for ambiguous words. Okay, very cool. Okay. So Python can find it automatically when asked type environmental data variables. Click edit the system environments, add the new install folder, click OK, and close all dialogues. Got it. Next. Okay, well at least it doesn't require me to fucking restart my computer. Right, so make sure I've installed all of them. Right, so WinS, environment data. Click edit the system in. Right, so the system environment or user variable. Okay, it looks like we're doing that. Click environmental variables. Okay, I might be fucking this up. Hold on. Type environmental. Click edit the system environment. Under system variables, find path. Okay, so browse file. Local disk. Program files tesseract. Tesseract OCR open. I think I fucked something up. Hold on. Oh, under system variables, find path. Okay, so we want to add it then. I see. New browse. This PC. Program files. Tesseract. Okay. And then OK. OK and OK. Right, open command prompt and type tesseract version. Run as admin, just so it will definitely run it. Tesseract version. Okay, it's found it. Cool. Right, install the Python wrapper. Pip install. Oh, fuck me. Pip install py tesseract. Hello. Then in your Python script, either let it use the path or manually set the path, the tesseract path. Import pytesseract. Okay, so what do I do now? Copy, I guess. Nope. Okay, so what do I do with that last script? That with import pytesseract. Okay, so save the script out in Notepad. Okay, so I've got import. Okay, so ditch this. So we need a new one. Well, we don't really need a new one of these. Let's do this. Alright, so in here, into the script. Once that's done, you'll see your Python script can now run OCR on PNG files. Right, open Notepad, or I need edit. I'll just use Notepad. Copy the entire script, starting with import pytesseract, and then save it as a py. So files, save as. Go to the desktop, all files, dual masters, ocr.py. There you go, cool. Right, make sure to save as type all file, blah 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 blah. Okay, so inside the script, that's now open. Okay, so make the py file with the import pytesseract. It opened a command prompt and then closed. As classic Windows double click to it. When you double click a Python script, it runs a temporary command prompt, finishes immediately. So win R, type cmd enter, black terminal when it runs. Okay, so one processor. Suppose your script is on the desktop. So I've got to go. Oh, I need a CD to that, don't I? Hold on. Okay, can't find the path specified. That usually means Windows can't find a folder or file. Let's troubleshoot it. Where exactly do I have that? Okay, so it's on the desktop. So the dual masters OCR.py is on the top. They have, for some reason, CMD, CD directly to the desktop. Some. Okay, so with our what C? No, CD, C. Fuck. Use the full path to desktop. CD. Okay, this is bad. So shift right click on the desktop, open PowerShell window here. Oh, okay, that works. Right, so now we go back to where what do you need to be doing? Run the script. Okay. It should start running. Extract for Python. Okay. On desktop, path, blah 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 blah. Okay. So I did the fucking this. Nothing. Now we're in the running but silent stage. If you ram that and nothing printed, a few things could be happening. Script ram but folder is empty or paths are wrong. Inside your script you should have... Oh, it wanted me to copy this whole script. Can you rewrite it? Can you give me the script? Fuck, stop. Can you... Yeah, please. I think it's a longer script that I was meant to put into this stupid fucking thing here. Notepad. Change this to wherever your images are. Okay. Copy. Okay, so I want input folder. Folder containing your card images. Change this to wherever your images are. Make it like that. Oh, it's because the name of the folder changed. Okay, right, so how to run it. Save the file as that. Yep. Make sure your card image is a folder, or you put input folder. Open CMD, then run. We want CD. It's already on my desktop, my guy. Python Dual Masters OCR.py. Okay, undetermined stringlet draw. At line 9. Error usually happens when Python, when there's a mismatch with quotes or some invisible character. Looking at the script line has this one. Oh right, just output it straight to the desktop instead. Okay, so alright. Input folder equals RC. Oh, I didn't fucking close that. That's probably why. So is it because I didn't close the change. Oh. Okay, that's fine. 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 Python Dualmasters OCR.py. Nope, still the same thing. Okay, so we have an issue. Yeah. Here's the folder name. Let me give it a folder name and see what it does for that. Okay. The folder name is... Can I get the full path for this? If I open it? Path to that folder is... There you go. Let's see what it does with that data. Perfect, thanks. Nicholas. Oh, we just need to set your input and output file directly. Okay, so now it's going to put... Okay, so it's going to output as a JavaScript file. Looking for the input file. If not, OS path exists. Okay, so copy. Save as... Okay, so overwrite all of this. Save as Dualmasters OCR.py. Dualmasters underscore OCR.py. Looking... Okay, so it's found our... Okay, so it's found all the images. It's now processing. So what it's processing? But it's processing. Next step is going to be making the script split. It's scanning through every image and feeding them to Tesseract. Right now what it's doing is opening each file in that folder, sending it to Tesseract OCR, reading all the text it can detect from the image, storing the raw text in Python dictionary with the file name, appending it to a list. Once it finishes, it will save the entire list as a JSON on the desktop, print a summary, how many cards to process, wait for you to press enter so the CMD window stays open. Open the JSON with VS Code or Notepad and check the OCR output. Right now it's raw OCR text. You'll see a full text from each card, probably with some line breaks or misreads. Later we can pass it into structured fields. Okay, I kind of wanted a GUI for this. I'm not gonna lie. How long is this gonna take? We're on the bees. We're on Bomasaur, so that's fucking here. Boomerang Comet. We're there. We've got a fucking long way to go, boys. Cannon Shell. Candy Drop, where is it? Okay, so settables, we passed that. Gentreg. There you go, that's Gentreg. So next one we cloned Spikehorn. Corile. I would like to be this to be going fast, so create a drastic. Crystal memory. Oh, this is slow. This makes me sad. This makes the baby Jesus cry. Oh well, nothing I can do but wait, I guess. What do we do in the meantime? Okay, so let's push ahead. So what I really want for this project is a GUI, something that I can input the PNG of a card, and it will and we can set specific zones for it to read from, and it will do that. And output, you specify the data into this format. And it was in project progress. Different conversation. Oh, I'm gonna have to fucking do this again. Son of a bitch. I hate my life so fucking much right now. So we already did this shit. Type. You know what? A GUI-based card scanner with zone selection, perfect for what you want. Input an image, select regions, OCR only those regions, and output structured data. We can absolutely do this in Python with tkinter or PyQt plus Tesseract. GUI framework, built into Python, simple, lightweight, or PyQt, PySide, more powerful, better looking, more setup. For first version, tkinter is perfect. Pillow for opening and displaying, handles PNG files. User can draw rectangles on a card image to specify region, thanks rectangle responds. Okay, so we probably want whatever this one is. OCR engine, output sourcing, formatting, conceptual workflow, open GUI, load image, display the card, user draws rectangles. Okay, so what we want is a reusable one. What we want is a reusable one where we can input card image, outputs the data with its own cache ready for the next image. Is that possible? Batch mode comes later. Single card reusable OCR GUI. Each run load one image, automatically OCR the predefined zones. You define the name once. These are fixed coordinates relative to the card image. Minimal prototype, single card reusable. Okie dokie. So I've got to, I'm guessing these are coordinates in it. Self root title, self canvas, field chords in zones. I need to drink. It's hot as fucking here. How words load a single card image, it displays in the canvas. Click run OCR and save. The OCR runs on predefined zones. Save output JSON to. Okay, I need a new folder on desktop just for that then. Oh shit. Can I have that conversation back, please? For fuck's sakes. Yikes. Come on. Okay, so I need a folder on the desktop called card_outputs. Close the canvas ready for next card. Add field naming per card dynamically, optionally. I'll put CSV rows. Add a preview. Oh, fucking hot. Jesus Christ. Okay. How far through is that? We're on Paradise Horn, so we're actually a good way through. Unfortunately, it's still working on it, so I'm still deeply upset with the way that's happened. Because that's such a fucking waste of time. There's pointer. We're more than halfway through. Also, I know that the output is going to be ugly. I can delete off the desktop. I'm done with that. Oh boy. You know what? I don't even have to use this. I can use locally stored music instead, so I will. Libraries. Music. No, it's not the automata, the replicant. I'm going to put this all on instead. There, that's better. Okay, back here. Oh, shit, I closed that folder. It's fine, it's on the desktop. It's alright if this gets muted, because I'll be uploading it anyway, and what I'm going to do is do like some edits later. So, assuming I can remember to do that. Slumber Shell. Fuck my life. I should have said reusable GUI first, and then maybe we wouldn't be doing this. Look how bad. Oh, the blue one's over there. Are you serious? Why is everything so far away from my computer? Oh, yeah. Sort of. GEN, so past here called Terror Dragon, past Terror Dragon. I mean, I'm interested to see how this comes out, because obviously this is how a computer that actually reads. Pardon me. I get a feeling that this is going to be an ultra requirement. Dolores, come on, hurry it up. I'm so disappointed this happened. Right, so we need, wait, where's the rest of it? Oh, it's there. It's all there, it's all there, it's all there. And then we're going to save as to desktop. Pod underscore reader.py. We'll see if that does that. It's fine. So let's open that. Okay, so that's the artist. It's not good at reading. Okay, right, let's run this new one, see what happens. Oh, I pressed Windows double click again. Oh, hold on, here we go. Good shit. Love to see it. Right, we're going to use my boy Explosive Fighter Yukon first. Oh, okay, I can do it from here. We're still gonna use it. Explosive Fighter Yukon. Right, so now how do we... Okay, so... Reusable Dual Masters OCR is open. And I've loaded a card. How do I select areas to read from? And more importantly, how do I select read from, and that's a bit of Scripture gave it doesn't let you select zone check. The zones are hard coding in the script here. Those zones are pixel coordinates, meaning top left corner is bottom right. So currently the program is always reading the same rectangle with regard to which code you load. Okay, so what you actually want to do is to say just in the zone set up mode one time, load a car and draw the zones visually, name box, blah blah blah, then you click save template. Right. This becomes your Dawn template. Car processing mode, normal use. Every time we load a card, wireless work perfectly. So we need next, we need a zone editor mode. Features click and draw rectangles. Name the rectangle. Save templates to zones. Load templates automatically. What the final tool will look like. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so instead of patching the current script, I should give you a proper version 2 tool with all that. It's 200 lines of code. Fuck it, hit me. 200 lines of code. I can handle 200 lines of code. This is fine, but I mean, I'll just run OCR and see what happens if I do that. What happened? That's garbage. That read nothing. Thanks. Okay. That's just a disappointment to the tribe. I really hope it doesn't default to that size. There you go, it's fine. We're going to delete the original card reader. Oh no, we don't want to do it that way, we want to do it through this. That doesn't look like 200 lines of code to me, so save this as so, load a click load card. We're going to go with our boy in Khan, as always. Yes, it's loaded. Right, so. That was a bad draw, that was fucked, that's fucked, I fucked it. Nope. Cancel, that's bad. If I just start redrawing it, okay, cool. Type. Cost. I'll save that as mana cost. I'm gonna need a bigger box than that, I think. Because some cards have more power, I should have gone for a bigger card. Power. ID. I think I'll cactus. Clear. Let's just clear it and start from scratch. Long-term pipeline. More, yeah, right now OCR is raw. Next upgrade we can add image pre-processing. Next thing we can build is add visual zone editor zoom tool, live OCR preview template per card layout. No, we don't want a per card layout, we want a default one. Eventually one, okay, we need, okay, so technically we need two. We need two different versions of this, and there's one more thing we need to add. Let me grab that from an earlier conversation. What was it? We're talking about the game engine there, that's some nowhere near there yet. That's to do with the Japanese sets, because I now know that there's like 9 10. From an earlier conversation, we need at least one box to be capable of determining color for the purpose of, for instance, We're proposing exactly the kind of thing as the hybrid OCR color analysis pipeline works very well with diffusion digitization. You're essentially adding a second type of detector, OCR zones, color zones. Very double and actually more reliable than OCR because OCR sometimes misreads. The mana circle colors are deterministic architecture for that. It's a bit loud. Right, so we want to check each corner of that little box. Color detector. Okay, so where do we put the? Okay. Sounds good. Just gonna rewrite that code. That's not a bad tool. I think that's actually function. That actually does function properly, which is impressive. So we just load any old card, Aquaholcus, for example, which is actually way bigger. That's bad, because they're not all the standards, and it crops it. Shit. Okay, so, you know, like... type. Cost. Power. Just a spell if it'll let me get away with that. I'm gonna need icon recognition, I think, for this. ID. Effect. Okay. Run OCR. Yeah, we're gonna need to do something else for that as well, because that's an issue. Let's outline tools so you can actually build and use it without turning into sophisticated code. Goal is clean architecture, bug. How far down am I? Okay, there it is. Clean architecture with 2 programs, template builder and card processor. Now with 2 zone types, OCR and color. Template, file format, example, blah blah blah. We'll use pixel sampling and RGB classification. Later we can upgrade to HSV. Civilization detection function, output example processor, engine example output. We'll add zone type, optional future power features. One final tip before OCR runs out pre-processing. Okay, I think we just realised one thing that needs to be done is I need to get all these converted to be the same size. Okay, there's something we need to do first. We need all the cards to be a consistent pixel size because right now they are not. So can we make a small GUI where I can input the where I can select the folder and it will output them all at a set size based on aspect ratio of the card. If okay, so we need to find like a good size. This will do. Okay. Okay, so 744 by 1039. So the current size I think we should use is 741 by 1037. That's a good looking size. It doesn't take up too much monitor space. That's actually a very good choice. Use the original card aspect ratio and almost perfectly. OCR is faster, GUI canvas isn't massive. Okay, so right now the script using canvas image new blah 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 blah. Current pipeline Once you start drawing OCR zones, adding a coordinate grid overlay. Okay, for now, let's write that resizer code. Resizer code, and do that first. Perfect. Simple batch normalizer. Okay, so we want file, save as, card, batch, resizer. Save. Alright, so install pillow. Oh shit, I need to install that. Oh, okay. Environment is already installed. Okay, in the terminal, Python. So we just run the card battery sizer. Select folder of card images. Please let me resize it. It's not gonna let me fucking. Oh yes, it is. It's just a sideway one. Yeah, baby. Oh, hold on. I can bring up the CMD window as well, so we can see what it's doing in real time. I fucking love this part. So we select converted cards copy, desktop, list, select folder, then selected. Oh wait, where does it output to? It will create. Oh shit, we have an issue. Where does this output to specifically? Script doesn't overwrite, it creates a new folder inside the one you selected. Okay, so go. It looks like it's overwriting. Oh no, it's just a folder now. Okay, cool, so it's just rewriting. Excellent. Excellent, it's doing it now. If you want, I can also upgrade this tool slightly so it has a progress bar, tells you how many cards are found. Skips already resized cards, handle nested folders. Okay, it's currently working away. Although it does possibly look like it's crashed at 61 over 1102. No, it hasn't. The folder's still populating with cards, so it's still working. Automation is so great. Let's see what's going on Twitter. Bring on deserted island, what would it be? Probably a book. I swear it didn't come up in the thing. That will crash if I click on it, so I'm not clicking on it. It's doing its thing here, so I'm just gonna let it fucking do that without touching it. Oh, my chest. God. Finish processing 1012 cards. Thank you. Okay, they're all done. Perform upgrades on tools we are using so that others may walk the path I'm working through in the future. For now, we need to return to the card image. What the fuck track is this? Oh, it's also not randomized. Return to the card image. recognition. Now, we need 2 versions of this. We're going to be using standard template constructs for where specifically it's going to read text from. There's also one additional issue we need to address, and that is that without the set name, GM01 with BM12, we only have the ID code on the bottom right of the card to work with. In the case of Explosive Fighter Yukon, this is 75 out of 110, but that doesn't input from. Since that isn't information that's available on the card without using the set icon, is there a way to import the set icons so it can determine which set the card is from using that? We're proposing exactly how a real card scanning system solve this problem. Because the set icon is a fixed graphic, it's much more reliable than OCR. Instead of reading text, we do image template matching. Okay, so detection and set using the set icon, each Duelmasters, yep. Since the icon always appears in the same location, yep. What we need, I need all of those. Okay, cool. I love it when shit just sort of works. Duelmasters wiki, so I need the set icons, which will be piss easy to get. New folder. Set icons, and we want English set galleries. That's very small. I might have to upscale. I don't think I can upscale 12. Okay, we have an issue. Okay, so the issue we have with the set icon. Hold on. Let me just double check something first. So I don't know if the set icon is included on the page anywhere, and that will just make my life so beautiful. Answer no. Okay. That's a fucking issue. Even the set icons on the fandom wiki are tiny. How small? Let's find out how small. It doesn't say. It doesn't even say. If the icon is zoomed in on for a better look, I mean, color paletting. I imagine it's possible, regardless of size, since we're using image matching rather than image the fucking direct identification. It will still pick it up. Maybe? Yeah, because all it has to do is sample 4 pixels. We're doing just the English that's first, so we'll work through those. I grab the 12 set images, store them under the names BM01, etc., etc., so forth. In fact, for template matching, you can even have an advantage. We can simply resize one to match the other before comparing. Okay, so that's fine. Kind of, not really, whatever. It's going to be, oh yep, that would P. Luckily, I already have a tool for that. My tooth hurts. Oh, I need to save this as a PM01. That one's huge. Oh, I need it to be case specific, so PM02. Nope. PM03. PM04. My favourite one. DM05. Stop that shit. DM06. DM07. DM08. So what size is this? And we can just, oh no, we need batch convert them first. Batch converter. Desktop, and we want set icons. Thank you. Perfect. Now we don't need this anymore. Then we do battery sizer. Set icons corrected. Oh shit, it's probably made them massive. Yeah, that's we fucked that up. We fucked that up. Okay, we need to fix the coding for that. Jesus Christ. Battery size, edit notepad. Where have we gone wrong here? We need the size to be changed. Target height and target width. So we want it to be the target height and width of this one. Details 20 by 20 pixels. Something I'll have to fix later. Perfect. Pipeline. Oh. Okay. Some sets have very similar icons, that's true. Okay, so next tool we should build, draw OCR zones on card. Okay, now on English, is the set icon always in exactly the same location? It's always in exactly the same location. It's great. Although we draw a big enough rounded, still being like the set icon. Post accidents. hit me. This will be the central tool for drawing OCR zones, color zones, and set icon crop. Which is a template can be reused for every normalized card. It'll include a load of normalized card, draw boxes, label each box and set its type. That's cool, that's very important. Save a template as a JSON file. Okay, we're gonna go feature creep on this bitch. So we need to call this. I'm gonna delete that. I'm gonna delete that. Save as card template editor. Ooh, a Metang. Save. Close. Bring that bitch up here. Alright, let's go. Go template editor. That's a bit big, but whatever. So. Actually, this was a stupid idea. Let's start with an actual fucking minion. Oh, I didn't. That doesn't look like any of the set icons I have. Oh, it does, yeah, it's DM9, okay. Oh, we have an issue? Okay, whatever. Maiwa. OCR. Cost, OCR. Future type. Fuck. OCR. Hopefully it'll pick up that plus symbol. Power. OCR. Future / spell. OCR text. It's not outputting to there, which is just annoying, but whatever. Set ID. And I need to draw a box around this because this is the color. And that is color. Okay. Right, so we've done that. Keep civilization set icon boxes type but slightly oversized to avoid miscropping. You can redraw zones on the same image to tweak later. Works for normalize. Yep, cool. Load the card, copy each zone based on template, run OCR, color detection. For this test. Template saved. We don't seem to have a button. Okay, two things we forgot was to input the enable able to read from the set icons folder, so there so we can also integrate set icon detection from your folder. Instead of hard coding the set icons, we can select the process to take the folder path, load all PNGs, normalize them to a fixed size, compare cropped card against each time. Detection start on the card, adding a do it button. Template doesn't process cards, just for drawing zones. Yeah, okay, so normalize cards. build template, load card image, press do it, output structure file including set, name, okay, go. Yeah, I wonder what the fuck was going on because it wasn't doing anything. Judge that. So what I want is where's it gonna get my? I still need to scan somewhere to read those icons. Okay, so load card image, load template JSON, load set icons folder. Hold on, what was that? I was reading it too fast, so I'm fucking lost now. Alright, dynamically reads all icons, so we want this to be on my desktop instead of here, and delete that. Tesseract must be installed, got it. Make sure civilization box is tight but slightly oversized for accurate color detection. Okay. You know what? It really doesn't matter what we save it as. Maybe it matters what we run it as. Okay, right now it runs and then dies. If it runs and immediately closes, it usually means even though the GUI loads, PyTesseract image the string will crash silently if it can't find Tesseract. Put it at the top of the script before calling any OCR. If an exception happens in Ktinker, oh, for fuck's sakes, I hate that so much. You know what? Shift. Local PowerShell. Yeah. Card processor GUI.py. Can't open file. No such file direction. Yeah, well, no. Tesseract is installed in the default location. That icons are stored to location. Where is Tesseract on here? It's in local disk, files. Modify the card processor GUI so it's debug safe and includes your pass by default. Wrapped processing a tray, except so errors showing a pop-up instead of closing the GUI. Load your set icons automatically. Okay, import Ktinker. I need to append colors for. Oh, okay, so it's I imagine it's set out as red, green, blue, blah 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 blah. Let's try it. And this from command prompt. Unless I've spelled it wrong, but I don't think that's possible. Oh, card. That's fucking not called card processor, it's called card template. That's probably why I wasn't fucking opening. Space back. Line 6 module import CV2. What's wrong with that? Line 6. Back. Python telling you open CV is okay, so go again. Install. Open the CV Python. If you also want full features for images, open CV Python headless. As well. Okay, cool. So now, okay. Because that wasn't the debug version of it. Load card image. Schedule loading. Right. Change set icons for. Load template JSON. We don't have a template JSON now. Okay, so we need that code reiteration to include the correct angles, and then we'll do it again. Define JSON files in front path. It's still open. Yep. I might have closed the wrong one. Rectiles settings. This looks even less promising. I'll probably save time by fucking writing it all out myself. Yeah, this is an issue. This just isn't gonna work the way I want it to. Okay, we're going to move on to the data scraping instead. I'm tired of this. I'm going to work on this in the background. And worst case scenario, I will just have to fucking type everything out myself. Because this is... I thought this was going to be... Maybe I overestimated how easy this is going to be. And this is just like... It feels like every iteration, we sort of like... We take one step forward and 2 steps back. And we're kind of like... stuck in this repeating cycle of something that looks like it's going to work and then something that doesn't. Like, these two tools work. This does not. So it's possible I've fucked something up somewhere, but I don't know what it is I've fucked up specifically. So all of this now just has fucking one thing, so I'll ditch this for now. I'll come back to it another time. I'll make a proper GUI at some point. Okay, we're going to work on we're going to check out data scrape and see what I can do with that. Okay. Well, for the Duelmaster Simulator, it's determined that OCR is going to be crap. So we're going to try data scraping from the fandom with the specific data zones from the fandom would be instead. Can we write a logic code in Python that will allow me to open one web page that will automatically open one web page and look for specific data to scrape into a readable output file. Open a web page, parse the HTML, find specific elements, extract them, save to a structure file. Something like Duelmaster found the Wikibest stack is request beautiful soup, JSON or CSV, JSON is. Alright. Oh my god, I hate that it always starts in like away from around. Request. Basic example, scraper. This example opens good shit. A single page and extracts data, so I have to put the card page, download page, response requests, super example, extract, you'll customize these selectors. Okay, so we're just starting for one. Scrape a card list page. Extract every card link Okay, yes. Okay. We're starting with one card, just to make sure this works in the way I need it to. Because the requirement is quite specific for the way I want it. Honestly, if this works, I might just use it for the whole thing. Because, like, that last one was just fucking tiring. That just fucked me up. Like, that's actually put me in quite a bad mood. I thought that was just gonna work. Yukon. So you want ID, name, cost, civilization, type, race, power, abilities, image. Okay. ID, this will need to be with DM that it's from, well, so you need that number. So for supply to Yukon, this is DM01, 75 out of content, I believe. It could be 76, I'm not even 100% sure on 75, I'm pretty sure it is though. 76. 76 of 110. Name. Inclusive by Yukon. This needs to be taken from the header of the page. So if I open up the Specify Yukon page, the fucking page will be bitched me. Section about the image, we want specifically one in English characters. The grid and the table. This is the cost. The table. This is the third. To add civilization, like, no, we want race, it's race. Oh, I already have race, my bad. In the table, this is the third, to add race. In the table, fucking card type. I'm losing my mind. The table. This is two options. Table. This is right. So what I want is this is the most important because it... Oh wait, what is that? Okay. Is the unique set identifier that the game engine will recognize by, and then name. Table, let's say this space for this Okay. Power, flavor text, no number. This is in the save rarity. For the DM1 version. Oh shit. What? We want the DM01 base. Set version. Not the DM01 base set. OCG. This is the single most vital piece of information to draw properly. Without it, the rest. All mode defines every card in a set, scopes or card data. Since you want very specific fields from a very specific part of the page, take this place to explicitly search the info box labels. There's very that way the page layout shifts slightly, script is always closed. Clean prototype script for one card that extracts it. Okay, so notepad. We're gonna save this. If it works on one, we can figure out the rest later. Oh shit. We've got this is a page HTML you're receiving, it's not the final rendered HTML, so superbind returns none. Replace your request line. Listen, I will sit here for days and make this, and I'll type it all out myself if I fucking have to. It's like this is just feels like it's gonna take way longer than necessary. Okay, rewrite it, please. Files like user agents and fandom response correctly, push English card title reliably. Press all the fields you need when it sets and rarity with filtering for DM1 and ignoring everything else. Okay. That's not great. Okay. An empty output confirms that the page we're fetching doesn't contain the HTML on it. Fuck me, man. How hard can this be? What? Fucking hell. Because oh, so there's a way that this can be done, but it's like requires a million lines of code. And it requires me to semantically search, like, get it to search for every fucking copy of any given word on any given page. But like, if we can't even do this on one page, we ain't gonna be able to do is scrape whole sets. And since we also can't OCR them because the fucking OCRing doesn't work. Oh, this is so painful. Okay. Let's just try whatever it's currently recommending. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to give up on this specifically. Like, I will do it the way that I know how to do it. It will take me months, probably, but fuck it. Not like I've got anything better to be doing. So it just doesn't look like it's running from the proper place. It's not looking for the correct information on the page. Oh, for this shit again. Python explosive. Python dot yeah. Page doesn't actually have the data in raw HTML. No, it's in text. It's not in HTML. Can you use Selenium? Open a page in a browser engine like JavaScript, render everything, grab the fully rendered HTML and scrape it normally. This will finally give you auto fucking better. Okay, Selenium Chrome. What does that even mean? I don't even... Do I have Selenium? I don't even know if I've got that. Line 1, which is probably the call to Selenium. Selenium import WebDriver. No module named Selenium. I do not have Selenium installed. Okay. Okay, we now have Selenium. I really should name it something shorter. If it doesn't do it, I just give a fuck up and do something. I just do it my way. Like, my way takes longer. Yeah. I did even less. So the fact that Selenium is still returning nothing means one of two things. The page hasn't finished loading when we need it. The selectors are slightly different than expected. The biggest issue of the previous script is this line. Time to sleep. Bollocks. Proper working Selenium. Replace your script with this exact version. Okay. Next output. Script is currently running headless in an invisible browser. It says still fails, change this to add argument headless. Okay. Fandom actually exposes a MediaWiki API. Oh boy. Now even Selenium is timing out. That means the element never appears. That happens because the fandom's English pages are actually redirects or dynamically loaded differently. We try requests, and Selenium both approaches are fragile and break across any set of cards. So those two do not work, that's fine. Reliable approach, fandom API, MediaWiki. Yes, it avoids. Okay, so query the page content in JSON. Which turns the entire info box as wiki text. Okay, so yeah. Avoid Java, Selenium, and scraping. Once the API for the page wiki text, extract the card info box template, passes the fields you care about, extract the DMO1, the output clean data. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. The MediaWiki API approach works, but the usual thing is using the field names in the wiki template, not matching the simple ones we used. Cost. Yeah, like I said, I fucking unlocked this shit. Mobile fallback, local lines like set. Okay. Common field names. Okay, this is just fucked. I'm done. I need to stop because this is gonna like I'm gonna. It's pissing me off. Like this feels like something that should be super simple, but like if I have to scrape data my way, I will just do it my way. I'll put it into some kind of spreadsheet, export the spreadsheet to JSON, and I'll have a functioning thing. I need to create fuck off music. I'll need to create the codex library my own way. Like basically it's just effect and location codifiers, but this has been galling. Like this should have been the easiest shit in the world. Like give it an image, it reads the image, but I guess because of stylized fonts and stuff like that, it makes sense it might have some issues. Like yeah, no, go. Yeah, I think this is something I'm just gonna have to give up on for now, at least in this form, because like I don't think Python is going to be the way to get to this. I think I'm going to have to do a lot of this myself, which is fine. I'm kind of used to doing this kind of stuff myself. Like it's boring database work, but I'm good at boring database work. So, is there anyone I can raid? Let me see. That is gutting. It should have been the easiest fucking thing in the world, man. See, I go through this list and I don't even recognize half these people. I don't even know I'm biased. Right, I'm just gonna no, I won't raid. Alright. Thanks for coming. Peace.